What's good, folks? It's your boy Dookie. Got something a little bit different here right now, man. I'm just getting home from work. Came in, kicked the shoes off, pants went flying, all of that good stuff. Um, this was supposed to be my response to the homie Du'an Lightfoots Sunday Sunday conversation video about the most motivational speaker ever. Shout out to Dewan, man. I really wanted to do this. I watched this video and I was recording stuff in the car, man, but bad quality. I love my Nexus 6P, but the video quality was shaky. I could have did it as audio maybe, but I wanted some time to really talk to you guys and kind of reflect on some things. Um, Shout out to Dewan again. Like I said, he is a talented up and coming YouTuber. He kind of took a lane and an aspect that I haven't seen too many young brothers take, which is he's all about IT, getting your certifications, networking, routing, things like that. Um, and to see a young brother who I can relate to doing that really kind of, just off the bat, off the strength of him doing that, that kind of put a fire under my ass. Like, yo, what's going on? Shout out to Mikkel. He was the one, Mikkel Casanova, part of the Polytext crew. He was the one who I got introduced to Dewan through. He was, showing new stuff in the Polytext crew. That's Mikkel, Alpha, Trey, Cam, Keith, Still. I know Miss Lahua is up in the mix. Miss Wilma, she's always on point. Cookie will jump in there, on my polo and say a thing or two. But a lot of us are in IT, and I know Mikhail has was is pursuing his certs. Shout out to him. He just became A+ certified and fully certified. And so, seeing, somebody like Dewan who's got a bunch of his, I believe he's got A+ and Net Plus, maybe Security Plus, and I know he's got some CCNP and some Cisco stuff too. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel so you can go watch his stuff, check him out. That way I won't be a liar and saying he has all these things. So, but definitely you should definitely check him out. But what I his video that he put up last night, I believe it was last night, because that's when I started watching it, and then I finished it today. I went back this morning before work and I watched it again. That's what urged me to make this response video. Was basically him talking about a video he saw featuring this guy named David Goggins. Now, David Goggins is a Navy SEAL who, he's talking about all these aspects of his life and the things that he wanted to do that, he kept pushing forward. Like, I'm telling the story from hearing Dewan tell the story, like something about setting the record for push-ups and how many push-ups he had to do and failing, to do that and still keep on trying. Wanting to do some race where he had to run like 100 miles in one day, and getting to so many parts where his body was basically just giving up on him, and he found a way to push through. You know, I'll leave a link to that video too. I watched bits and pieces of it. I'm just not getting home, but I'm gonna watch that and really try to absorb it. But one of the things that sometimes when you watch motivational videos and you see these quotes and you read these self-help books, it's a lot of common sense wrapped up in flowery words. And what I say to that is not to say that there's anything wrong with it, not to say there's any disrespect to anybody, but what I say is a lot of this stuff is things that we know, things that innately are inside of us. Because when you listen to their stories, it wasn't a book, it wasn't a quote on Instagram that helped them push past. It was something they found inside of themselves. And I think that is one of the most powerful things and one of the hardest things to do. Um, when I was doing this video earlier and I was riding the car, I mean, I think I did about 3 or 4 different takes, and they were all probably about 20 minutes long, where I'm just going on and on about um, failures that I have, encountered, that I'm still encountering, that things that I need to do, things that I know about myself. I know these things that I want to do, that I need to do, and somehow I still haven't found a way to make those happen. Um, I think the 3 main areas that I was talking about was there's career wise, there's this YouTube side wise, there's music wise. Shoot, there's even relationship wise with my wife, and being a better husband and man, and even health wise, just being a better, more healthy individual. I mean, you could look at me, you can go all in my videos and see what I look like. I've seen the comments. Any fat black dude that you guys have seen, I've been called pretty much in the last couple months, other than like Lamar Wilson. maybe because I got the beard or something or whatnot. But anytime you see a fat black dude, you come here and let me know about it in the comments. Like, that's what's up. But the thing is like, there's so many things, there's so many aspects of doing better, that a lot of the times it is fear. It's a lot of fear that keeps you from doing it. And whatever that initial fear may be, it's a lot of it's based on not believing in yourself, not believing you are strong enough, not believing you are powerful enough, not believing you are deserving or worthy of the success that you want, or that you desire, or that you think you may want. Let's say you do YouTube. You might want to be bigger than MKBHD. You might want to be bigger than the Hodge twins or whatever, but you don't know inside yourself if you have the power, the desire, the dedication, the will to sacrifice like that. So you do enough, your channel starts to grow. You get a couple of good comments, but you never do that thing that takes you from here to here. You kind of do this, which is good. Even if you're doing this, you're still rising. But I know a lot of times it's like, you do this, and you kind of, you kind of peak. And there's a lot of reasons for that, man, in everybody's lives. But what gets tough is, when you know what those limitations are, when you know what you need to do, and you don't have the mental aptitude to do it. Like, okay, take music. I said this earlier in a video. I'm part of a group, hip hop group, Crew 54. Man, it's been one of the few things I don't look at my life with a lot of amazing memories. Like, I know people who my boy Brandon was just in town from high school, and he was talking about all these people from high school that he's still in contact with and dealing with. And I'm like, aside from him and my boy Fro, maybe like 1 or 2 more. Like, I have the most horrible memory, or idea of what high school was. Shoot, all of Florida, aside from some family member being there, my mom, my brother, and them, I have no desire to go back to that place. So my life is kind of like that, just moving a lot, getting the most out of where I'm at, and then being done with it. So with music, like, that's one of the things from the time I met my partner G Christ, even before that, man. It was like me and my brother recording stupid tracks in a closet, in my mom's apartment back in Maryland, or when I was living with my aunt, and not doing anything with my life really. Just I had a microphone taped to a broomstick that was stuck to a that was like I taped to a weight, like a gym weight, like a barbell weight. That was my mic stand. And even from that's some of the most fondest memories I've had of doing music till today, where put out videos when we've been all across the place and rocked different shows and stuff like that. But like, okay, we have a new project coming out, and there's a few things that I need to do on this end because we recorded the project here. Shout out to the homie Scientific. Slap Raps Part 2 with Scientific. I mean, half of the project is already mixed and mastered. We got Tosin waiting on the rest of it so he can do the artwork. Scientific Q, he's doing this thing, and it's just like a few things that I need to do. And I'll come home and knowing that I need to do it, it'll probably take me about an hour to do it. And, I'll jump online and I'll jump on YouTube and I'm playing Black Ops 3 or, anything other than what I need to do. Like, those are the kind of things that, mentally I don't even, like, I know what I need to do, but it's like, what's holding me back? And it's all up here. Hopefully, though, me saying all of that shows it's like, yeah, there are things in your life that can hold you back. I'm not a believer in, I know a lot of people believe that it's just all you 100%. We're in this world, we're in this, society and world together for a reason. There are things that are outside of your control in some ways, but there are a lot of things that if you really are 100% honest with yourself, you'll realize that it's you holding you back. It's you that is keeping you from getting to that next level or pushing past a limit that you've set upon yourself. It's funny, like I'm getting so many different positive messages from different people who don't even know it, or they do, or that maybe wasn't their intention. The last week I was dealing with the issue with Cookie Cehova, the Vanglorious Cehova. Y'all have seen her in some of my videos. And one of the days, not to get into the whole scenario, but one of the days we ended up talking with this lady who, she's one of the people who goes around and, I'm here to talk to you if you need somebody to pray with, if you need somebody to, just speak about things with. And she said it herself, the majority of the time she goes room to room, introduces herself. People may be polite, but they politely tell her to move the hell on. They're like, yo, I appreciate that, but this ain't the time. We don't really care about what you're talking about. It's kind of like a Jehovah's Witness coming to your door. You know what y'all do. You know what it is. So I don't know what it was about this particular moment. I don't know what it was, because she says that when she came in, that I had that look, thank you, I appreciate it, but please move. But I don't know how, but we ended up talking. She ended up telling us a story, and it really ended up touching me and Cookie, man, especially Cookie, man. I could look at her and see that she was visibly moved by what she had saw. And, that touched me too. That was like, wow, just seeing this connection, this bond with this person, kind of spark something. And I, shout out to Cehova, man. Since that day, I've been so proud watching her do better, because it's hard to do better. It's easy to be a lazy piece of shit, man. I apologize for the language, but it's easy as hell to be a lazy piece of shit. The easiest thing you could do is come in the house, kick off your shoes, bring out a drink, beer or whatever, and not do nothing with your life. It's easy, man. But when you have a desire for something, we have a passion for something, putting that work into it, even if it's something you feel like you love, putting that work into it is hard, man. Putting that work into it is it's tough. It's not just a piece of cake, even if it's something you love, man. What they say, no matter how much you love something, the more you do it, it starts to feel like a job. That is the truth, man. Same thing with music, man. Same thing with editing videos, man. Shooting videos. Shout out, it's a couple people right now that's contacting me, like, yo, let's do work. And I have all intentions to do it. I want to do it, but it's like mentally, it's like something that's holding me back from committing to it 100%. So, that's basically my whole response here is like, sorry for me rambling, but my whole response is like, yo, try to find what you can to help you identify what your limits are and push past them. Like, find out what's holding you back. Like, find out what it is about you that's holding you back and push past it. Find a way to push past it. Shout out to my homie G, one half of Crew 5-4. Dude's over in Afghanistan right now in the desert. He's doing contract work. I always look at, I'm a data hoarder, so I got pictures and video of our early performances back in 06, 05, 07 really. And we're both big dudes. Like, we both, about this size. And I look at him now and I'm like, it's like he's almost lost another person. He won't say it, but it's like he just looks healthier. He's working out, daily. He's eating better. And it really is a testament to show, his dedication, his motivation. And, just seeing that every time that we talk all the time, seeing that is motivation, but it's like, I don't know how to get to that point, because I'll get in my bug. I'll get in my, where, I go to the gym and I'm flexing, Instagram pictures, shoulders is looking real nice, all of that good stuff. But, then whatever situation comes along in life that I determine is something more important, or a life situation, I'll, just drop it, man. Same thing with my certificates. I should have been certified for stuff years ago. I mean, years. When I first got out of school, they were like, yo, go do all of this stuff right now. Go get certified. I went and got like a Microsoft certified cert. I went and got Microsoft cert, some other little stuff that's probably, inaccurate. Well, it's probably, past due date now, so it don't even really matter. But, even a few years ago, I went and took the first part of the A+ test, killed it. Like, I mean, I probably missed like one or two questions. So I know the work, I know the stuff, so I'm set up to take the second part and, life. Whatever I'm deeming, whatever I'm letting, be defined as life in this scenario, came in and took that out of the way, to where if I had the money to pay for the test, that was going to rent, that was going to putting food in the refrigerator, that was going to paying some sort of bill, even though I'm probably sure I, could have swung it 10 times, taken the test 20, 30 times by now. It was never a priority enough for me to focus to say, let's do it. So now I got to go start taking both over again, things like that. So, it's never too late. It is never too late unless I'm not here tomorrow, then it's too late. But, I say all of this rambling to say, man, find out what your ceiling is. Find it out. Find out what you can do to push past it, man. Find out, because you'll be surprised at what you can really achieve when you try it. You'll be surprised. And honestly, every time I achieve something different, I'm more than surprised. I'm so surprised at this point. Like, I should just accept it that, I could do dope stuff. But at the same time, it's like, I'll never believe it, even when it's happening, Because it's like, I'm not supposed to do these things. I'm not supposed to achieve these things. And so having that mind state will keep me from even trying in a lot of scenarios. And I'm sure that with you is doing the same thing. I'm sure having this mind state that you are not worth it, that you cannot do it, that you cannot achieve what you want to achieve will stop you from even trying in the first place. So this is my response to Du'an. I'm sure I went way too long. I doubt anybody will watch it. If you do, I appreciate that, man. All love. Hit me up in the comments. I hit back everybody, man. I try to stay active. Let me know what your motivation is. Let me know what you want to achieve. Let me know something that you never thought you would achieve, and you did it, man. You knocked it out the box, Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.